Hello YouTube, welcome to Dragon's Dojo Gaming. My name's Andrew Sellers. For those of you who don't know, I run a gaming shop for Dragon's Dojo Gaming up in Umatilla, Florida. If you wanna come visit, go look us up on Google Maps and you can find the address on there. So for the first time, I'm about to record a video for a V-Series Vanguard deck. And I will be recording one for Dragonic Vanquisher, one of my personal favorite decks, and a deck from my favorite clan in the whole game, Narukami. I started out as a Kagero main when I originally picked up this game a long time ago, but ever since I picked up Narukami, they've been my favorite clan. My two favorite Narukami decks are Vanquisher and Vermilion, and my third favorite is Eradicators, and I have no particular order for any Narukami deck below them. So, let's get started with the deck profile, shall we? To start us off, I run the nice looking shiny Spark Kit as my starter. As for triggers, I run 4 draw PG, 4 heal, and 8 critical. Draw triggers are really good for drawing out full Bronto in this deck. I see most builds running a whole playset of Blitz Knuckle, but I personally prefer to just play 2 of it with 2 of the 20k shield for higher guard power, so I can use her in late game to guard in late game for higher guard power, and I like to use him for early game guarding. Because why not? Let's see, and the crits are for pressure. And now for my grade 1s. For grade 1s, I run 4 Chain Bolt Dragoon. Chain Bolt's a really good first ride because when you ride him, you can check the top 7 cards of your deck for any Vanquisher unit. And his other skill says, if it's bound from your hand, you can superior call it to a rearguard circle. And when you call him, you can basically do another attack with him, since the deck plays so aggressively. Next up, I run 4 Mighty Bolt Dragoon. He's your standard grade 3 searcher, and he gets plus 5,000 power when either player's rearguard is bound from the game. He's definitely good for all that. Next, I run 3 Rising Phoenix. An amazing call from free drop zone caller. And it gets plus 3 when it's superior called. Next, for grade 2s, I run 4 Rock Climb. Rock Climb's really good because after it attacks while on rearguard circle, you can retire him, draw a card, choose an opponent's rearguard and retire it, and then bind a card from your hand. Next, one of the most powerful units in the deck, 4 Chichara. When it's bound from your hand during your turn, you can superior call it to a rearguard circle and it gets plus 10k for the rest of the turn. And both regular Vanquisher and full Bronto give plus 10 to your front row. So if you call him while one of the Vanquisher unit's plus 10 skills are active, you can make his power 33,000 when on an Excel circle, and above 40,000 if you have him in one of your normal front row rearguard circles with a grade 1 behind it. Well, actually 39 or higher, but that's still really strong. Next up, 2 Dragon Dancer Barca. Another really good unit for getting... Another really good bind fodder for Fulbranto, and she's good for binding Chichara and Chain Bolt from your hand to get more attackers with. Now for the T card of the deck. 4 Dragonic Vanquisher. Without him, the deck's pretty much dead. He's really good because with his skill, you can counterblast 1, choose an opponent's rear guard and bind it. Then if you have a grade 3 in your soul, both players choose a grade 3 from their hands and bind it. He's really good for sniping cards out of your opponent's hand. He's also good for powering up your front row. And after you swing with it, you can swing with Rock Climb or Jaggy Shot and use their skills to call Fulbranto and have a whole new strong board of units to attack with. Next up, 4 copies of Fulbranto. I play them at 4 to make it easier to get him out, or if he were to hit the drop zone. When he's placed on Vanguard guard, the board gets plus 10,000 this turn, and it gets -1 drive when superior ridden. When he's bound from hand, you discard a card from your hand and then superior ride Fulbranto. One of the neat things about Fulbranto is that if you have Rising Phoenix from your hand, you can just discard him so that if you ever bind an opponent's rear guard again, you can just call Rising Phoenix after discarding it. And at the end phase, Fulbranto goes into your soul. You superior ride a grade 3 from your soul, but you don't get another Excel marker from the second superior ride. You do get an Excel marker from superior riding him from binding him from your hand though. And finally for grade 3s, I run 4 Jaggy Shot Dragoon. One of the best cards in the deck because he's another unit for bind fodder, and he's a really good draw unit too. And that is it for my Vanquisher deck profile. I hope you all really liked my deck profile, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and like for more content, and I hope you have a nice day, everybody. Peace out.